All right, we're back with a lot of news for the Disney parks, Universal parks, some SeaWorld parks. We go bananas like we like to do, and we say goodbye to Bob on the next episode of Extra Magic Hour.
You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Extra Magic Hour. This is your parks, cruise, resorts, and what do they call like shopping? D23.
Retail.
Well, not retail, but like experiences.
Experiences. Consumer products.
Whatever. Centric show for Walt Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Joey, and of course, I'm joined by my parkrific, shoptastic co-host and girlfriend, Courtney. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know either. I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, although I'm a little sad I did not get tickets for the shopping spree that D23 is hosting at the Glendale campus, which is Imagineering. So,
yeah, I felt bad because you were following the Green Man for a little bit, and then sorry. So,
yeah. It should just say, sorry, we're sold out when it says it. I'm like, I don't know. Those of you who are, experienced D23 Expo goers, you have PTSD from the little green men. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was almost like when Rise of the Resistance opened and you had the little like Big Thunder Mountain going on for like an hour trying to get.
You're like, I hate you, goat. I hate you.
But speaking of D23, that's just a practice for tickets going on sale. Hopefully, in the next.
Yeah. Hopefully, we have a better outcome. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, we'll have more boots on the ground or fingers on the keyboard, whatever it is. But yeah, we do got a lot of topics kind of going all over the place. One thing I wanted to do real quick, though, is last week we did a little show and tell. I forgot to bring this up before. I said this is something we'll do maybe every couple weeks or something, a couple shows, but I figure I'm going to do it right now because myself and Alex from the DU actually each I got a box of the 70th anniversary Topps Disneyland cards, and he got two. So the cool thing is he got the one from Disneyland and that you could get at the pin traders at the park or DisneyStore.com. He also got what they call a blast box, which is just a regular $25 box, and he found that at Target. So good luck if you're going to Target. And then I got what was called a hobby box, which is similar to the box that came at Disneyland, except it came with 2 more packs and a chance for more rare cards. So we did an unboxing. It'll be out on the DU TV very soon. I'm obviously not going to show a whole lot of them, but I'm going to show some very special shiny cards.
There's a lot. There's a lot of them in there.
Yeah, so I did get 2 numbered cards. Yeah, but the thing that kind of sucked about that is one was 34 of 150, and another one was 148 of 199. So I mean, it's still a limited amount of cards, but there's some that are going for like 1 of 5. 1 of 1, and those are the big ones. So the first one, and these are very shiny, but this is the hub.
Oh, cool. It's like an aerial view of the hub.
Yeah, let me sorry for I'm going to do this for our YouTube.
You be big. Make yourself big.
So I'm just trying to get the ring light out, but yeah, these are all I think it's a prism. You can see it looking like it's lighting up. So this is the one that's what did I say? 34 of 150. So I was trying to look up for some price and value, but all I saw was on eBay. It's going for $20. And my next numbered one is a concept art of an aerial view of Frontierland.
Oh, cool.
You can see the 148 of 199.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's
like one of the first ones.
Yeah. This one, Topps has been doing Chrome cards for football, Star Wars. So it wasn't listed, but they're actually doing Disneyland Chrome cards. So I got the Here You Leave Today, Enter the Road of Tomorrow sign, and it's in the Topps Chrome. And so the quick price, I was looking on eBay, and this was the one that was selling at least on eBay for $50.
Oh,
So,
geez.
and then it just has on the back, to all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Welcome. Aw.
Yeah, then they got some cool ones. This two-sided, it's called The Land. So this is like an aerial view of Tomorrowland from like at least the opening year. Then you flip it over, and it shows what Tomorrowland looks like.
What it looks like now. Huh.
Yeah. So Alex got a front Fantasyland one of these.
Oh, nice.
They also have attraction poster cards. I got a chrome People Mover.
People Mover. Cool.
Yeah, and they let you know
I
on
bet
the
you
back.
were happy about that.
Oh yeah, Alex wanted to trade it, but he got the Jungle Cruise, so that's what it says on the back. So very cool.
It says open July 2nd, 1967.
Yes. And then the one of my favorites that I got, they have a timeline, so it shows when like attractions or lands opened and stuff. I got the regular version of this, but this is one of my favorites, but it's the timeline of the Mickey and Walt card.
It's my favorite picture of them.
Yeah, and this card will make you cry because a lot of people do not know that this is the last photo of Walt and Mickey at Disneyland. Photo. So sorry, babe, get some tissue. So what it says on the back, and it says Walt and Mickey in engine number 1, fall 1966. So in 1966, Walt shared some quality time with his old pal Mickey on his last trip to Disneyland. After his passing, many considered Mickey a proxy for Walt, and at the opening ceremony of the Magic Kingdom in Florida, Walt's brother Roy would not start his speech until Mickey was by his side saying, "Mickey is the nearest thing to Walt that we have left." So,
you'll make me cry.
I didn't mean to, but yeah, and the cards are beautiful. So,
yeah.
So if you've been lucky,
yeah, that's what me and Kelly took the Keys to the Kingdom tour, and they definitely tell that story.
Oh yeah. So and there's other like shiny ones.
Oh wow, Phantasmic one.
Yeah, and they'll do like the animated version and then the park version. And so I got like C-3PO and the Mama Odie and stuff. So these are very
cool. That's cool. It's like the animatronics.
Yeah, then they got the vehicles kind of chromed out too.
Nice.
So, no, very cool.
Those are nicer than what I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, well, and there's some that are regular cards too, but the from screen to Main Street. So, parade characters and vehicles that started off in the movies, and then hit paint the night.
Oh, it's the monsters.
Yeah, and then of course like concept art. So.
I love the concept art ones.
Oh yeah, me too. And like I said, the regular ones are just white border, not shiny, but I was just showing off my pretty cards. So
well, that's very cool find, babe.
Yeah, so we'll have that video up soon on the DUTV, but and I don't know if, like I said, I kind of did the impromptus. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to show or not.
But... Oh no, I don't not this week.
All good. But we'll do that again and let us know if you guys got some packs and if you had any good hits. But we are going to start off in the far off land of Garden Grove. So what's happening over here?
So as we all know, the city of Anaheim is discontinuing their bus service. So that means the bus service that gets you from Toy Story Lot to Disneyland at this moment is being discontinued in like March and April. So Garden Grove has come up with a plan to take over this service and will be the new, let's just say the new sponsors of the buses. So they're going to have a new shuttle service that keeps the hotels connected to the Disneyland Resort while inviting visitors to explore everything Garden Grove has to offer.
Great Wolf Watch.
Yeah, right. The shuttle system will serve the following Garden Grove hotels. So it will go to the Sheraton Garden Grove, Hyatt Regency, Orange County, Embassy Suites by Hilton, Delta Hotels by Marriott, the Anaheim Marriott Suites, Hilton Garden Inn, Anaheim, Homewood Suites by Hilton, Residence Inn, Anaheim, Great Wolf Lodge is one of them. Hampton Inn and Suites, and the shuttles will operate throughout the day with frequent service, providing hotel guests with easy access to the Disneyland Resort Transit Hub. They approved it on March 12th and approved the modifications for the activities of fiscal year 2025 to 26 to include transit services to a new activity. So, yeah. So they're going to go to the Disneyland Hotel.
Well, that's good. And to our friends who aren't familiar with like the Disneyland Resort, Garden Grove is just minutes south of Anaheim. You go down Harbor, and you pass.
And you're there.
You pass Target. That's why I say Great Wolf Lodge, because I always kind of consider everything north of that still Anaheim, but I know that's like right there at Garden Grove. Like we stayed at a hotel in Garden Grove, and it's still like less than 10-minute drive to the parking structure or the.
It's like literally like. If you say like Winnetka is right by Reseda, it's literally like that. It's just like 5 minutes.
Well, good on them. So because the Anaheim Resort Transportation, it was called the Art. I wonder if Garden Grove comes up with something clever and just call it your the G ride or something. The G ride to Disneyland.
Jeez. Maybe.
I cracked your microphone up with that one.
You did. You made it fall over laughing.
That's what I do. It's my job. Well, that's cool though. Like I know a lot of people are worried about that. For the people that do the hotels that aren't, the 3 Disney attached hotels. So, because they're not that far from Disneyland, but it's still too far to walk. So
it's still a walk.
Yeah, and the convention center and all that stuff. So, yeah, and I'm sure we'll get more details on that real soon. But moving to DCA, we got a new Magic Key perk that looks very cool.
We do. So, as we all know, Soarin' Over California comes back with the Food and Wine Festival. And so with this year, Magic Key holders can pick up an original Soarin' Over California attraction poster, celebrating still the 25th anniversary of Disney's California Adventure. You can pick up an attraction poster beginning April 7th. It is you can pick up this outside Soarin' Over California underneath the Watchtower. So probably like right to the left of it.
All along the Watchtower.
So it's going to be from April 7th through April 17th is when they'll have these, or until supplies run out. They will be weekdays, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you can't get them in the morning. You have to get them in the afternoon.
Nice. And it's funny because, and sorry for our YouTube, we usually show videos and photos of everything, but I noticed last week we had a little issue, and so I'm limiting what we're showing mostly on videos, but this is one of the views of the the poster. I thought it had a full one, but very cool, flying over the Golden Gate. And like I said, we're getting closer to more and more perks, because this is like the 3rd Magic Key, perk that's been coming up in the last 3 weeks. So so very cool. Are you guys going
to Universal's giving them a run for their money, so they got to do it.
Oh, absolutely. And they used to do a lot of perks too. So
they used to have all AP event nights. I love those.
Oh yeah, then even they did the Walt Wednesdays, and Lost Friends. I love Galaxy's Edge, but when they had the Big Thunder barbecue, well, they had the Big Thunder barbecue and Jamboree Ranch. They showed movies there for annual pass holders at the time. Popcorn, cocoa, and I went and saw. Me and Tori saw Aladdin and stuff.
I went and saw Aladdin too.
Yeah, and I know they did the Little Mermaid. So
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm glad. I mean, it's little stuff, but it's stuff that people want to collect. So good on them.
And we love that for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Moving on, we're moving across the Esplanade to New Orleans Square, to the area that does not know what it wants to do. So, what's happening here?
So a few months ago, or like a year ago, or something like that, last year,
Last spring,
for
yeah.
like a very, very short time, they took out the shop that has all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in it, and they made it like a seating area. It was like you could go into a natural jazz club and sit down out of the heat and just like enjoy the vibes there. And we actually got to sit there one time. And it was
Yeah.
great. And then we went back the next time, like literally a month later, and they converted it back to a store. And I was like, but this was like after they had just opened up the new Madame Leota store by Haunted Mansion. So we all thought that they were going to get rid of this store because that's where all the Haunted Mansion stuff was and the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff was. And you had the same stuff almost in that Madame Leota store.
Yeah.
So we thought, cool, this could be a seating area. Like the the veranda street window is right there, and people love to get clam chowder from there and gumbo.
Or
So
get
like
out of the sun and the heat because there's
yeah,
fans. And it blends in with like Tiana's place around the corner, the store
yeah.
that's down.
And we thought this was like perfect so that you can actually have seating and sit down and eat your clam chowder. And then, like I said, we went back a month later and they turned it back into a store, and it's been a store ever since. Well, now I guess they decided we're going to close that store and we're turned back into seating. But yet, I don't know. This specific person did not go inside, so I don't know if it has inside seating again or if it's just outside seating.
Unless it's closed and they're working on it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like she mentioned, it was very New Orleans themed. It was set up like a New Orleans club. I mean, there's even a bar,
like a jazz club.
Yeah.
Well, it literally says the Royal Jazz Club on top. So
yeah, and the whole place was like a bar, and there was even bar seating, but there's no bar in there. And then all of a sudden, it's back to the Haunted Mansion decorations and creepy stuff. So
yeah.
maybe they're fixed on it and put the outside seats for now. But
although this is coming from Disney Hype Beast 80, and he says the store is no longer there. I mean, the facade is there, but like literally the insides are gutted. But I don't know if they put any seating inside.
I'm with that. I think they're working on it. I think
it could be, yeah.
Maybe that 95-degree day the other day was enough to, I'm like, all right, switch it back to shaded seating.
Right? Yeah.
Well, and I liked it as that, so I did
too.
Just keep it something. It's not like they have a shortage of places to buy Haunted Mansion and Nightmare merch.
Exactly.
So
for sure.
Definitely a shortage of just inside seating areas. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're always fighting to sit inside, especially on the hot days.
Yeah, so if it is that, hopefully it stays that. At least through the summer. But then we're doing a lot of moving here, so we're gonna start off with moving to downtown Disney, which is getting livelier and livelier. Shout out to when we were there. They had like a big old gospel thing going on, and it was packed. So at the stage, so something else that's probably going to be packed is coming to the stage at downtown Disney. What do we got going on?
Yeah, because Disney Channel night is coming up. Apparently, from March 27th to June 7th, you can experience the Disney Plus Throwback Dance Party at the Downtown Disney Live Stage and Lawn, featuring weekend daytime entertainment from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. and a special photo op inspired by iconic Disney Channel hits. So they're going to have photo ops. They do have buttons with Camp Rock, The Descendants, The Proud Family, High School Musical, Hannah Montana, The Cheetah Girls, and Zombies. So there's probably going to be photo ops with all of those things. I don't know if they're going to be all in one or if they're going to be multiple. But they're probably going to be playing all of our lovely hit songs from all of those movies and TV shows.
And with it closing or going from noon to 3, and what time does it entrance usually for the after darks?
6 p.m. usually.
Okay. So a good, nice little
But this is only on the weekends, so it's the Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Whereas the Disney Channel night is probably going to be on the Tuesday and Thursday. So
that's cool. So I think it's going to be very popular. Those are really popular franchises. However, I still don't see that as throwbacks. That those are all still too new for throwbacks for me.
For sure.
I'm thinking.
I would say.
Well, hang on. I'm thinking throwbacks are MMC. It's Kids Incorporated. It's DTV, the old like DJ music videos with Disney cartoons.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, those are throwbacks.
I'm sure they'll throw in some DTV and some Disney Afternoon, but
no, we get no love. Gen X gets no love.
I mean, this is going back to 2006, so we are 20 years.
2000, not 19. So, like I said, the ones that spend the most money at the parks get the hose the most. Just saying.
I know.
Just saying. But like I said, I know this will be fun, and at least they're doing more stuff like this because that stage area and the grass. I mean, kudos to them for finally doing something like that at Downtown Disney, where you don't need, because they always had that stage, but it was a small stage and it was kind of in the way when they would have a good like rockabilly or big band playing or pop band or DJ. You got to walk around the crowd of people to get to Trader Sam's or the exit. So the way I'm like, that's weird they're having it facing away from Downtown Disney, but that actually is a great idea, and it's great.
Well, then you don't get looky-loos like stopping in the middle of the walkway.
Oh yeah,
too.
Yeah. So I'm glad they're taking full advantage of what they built to do that with. So
yeah.
So we mentioned here that we just might be the official Disney podcast of the Savannah Bananas, because we'll talk about them and then we'll keep talking about them, and they keep doing stuff. And it's not that they're doing stuff, it's they're doing Disney stuff. They updated the schedule for Banana Day, but we'll get to that soon, because they just started their season a couple weeks ago, and one of their big places that they played at was in the Superdome for the New Orleans Saints play. And so they always do funny stuff and little skits and singing and stuff. So of course, we got to share with anytime they do show off their Disney side. Shout out to the old ad that they used to do. The people show off the Disney side.
Your Disney side.
Yeah. That's a throwback.
Yeah.
But let's see what they did during their game at the Superdome in New Orleans. But let me turn it on.
Told me fairy tales can't come true, but you gotta make it happen. It all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Things are sure to go my way. Just to win what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People down here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I had my share. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Yeah.
Coming in the pitch, our Broadway star, Derek Coletta.
That was pretty badass.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know, that is the original Broadway Figaro from Wicked.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're saying that. Yeah. So, like, we always talk about Jesse, the owner, being a big, especially a fan of Walt in Disneyland, but a lot of the players are big Disney nerds too. Where, I mean, I've seen them perform, like, Be Our Guest and a couple other stuff. So, I just love seeing when they do that. But we'll lead that in to Banana Day coming up at just next weekend, I believe, or next week.
Actually, at Angel Stadium, they'll be playing that on over the weekend, but March 26th is Banana Day in the park, which is a
next
Thursday.
week.
You said next weekend.
Well, they're there too.
It's Thursday.
But we got the rundown of what's going to be going on at Disneyland and kind of throughout the resort. So, what have they gotten?
So, what's all happening on Savannah Bananas Day? So, you're gonna have the let's see here. So they're gonna have a pop-up merchandise store at downtown Disney with an absolutely appealing variety of Savannah Bananas merchandise, including t-shirts, hats, novelties, and gift items for fans of all ages.
If anybody wants to bring me something, it'd be appreciated. No, I'm kidding.
We'll be that you'll be down here.
Not for that.
No, but still. Let's see here. So available while supplies last, the Savannah Bananas Disney tee and collectible lapel pin were created specially for the event. To celebrate the baseball lovers in your life, a home run pop-up card is available for purchase at Love Pop through March 31st. Adding even more fun to the district, a DJ will be playing upbeat jams at the downtown Disney live stage from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At 10 a.m., at Sleeping Beauty's castle, though, the team will put on their yellowest attire for a special performance in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland, featuring singing, dancing, and appearances by Mickey Mouse and some of his pals. Then you're going to have a cavalcade at 12:30 down the parade route. It's going to start at It's a Small World to Main Street. So get your spot for the Savannah Bananas cavalcade. You're invited to cheer and wave hello to select players. Shimmy, shake, and strut their way through the park.
I'm glad
I cannot wait to see this.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they're doing a cavalcade and not a gather around the World of Color stage.
Well, hold on. Because at 1:30 p.m. at World of Color viewing area, you'll be in for a split-tacular good time with a high-energy performance at the World of Color viewing area in Paradise Gardens Park, featuring surprises and unforgettable moments. You can see the Savannah Bananas sing and dance in a unique show set against the skyline of Pixar Pier.
Nice.
Then you will have to get a virtual queue, which I think they should have done for Ducks Day. So hold on. So you'll have to get a virtual queue, and enrollment begins at 9 a.m. The player greeting opportunities begin at 2:15, and they're going to be in the Hyperion Theater courtyard.
Nice.
So you'll be able to meet select Savannah Bananas and Indianapolis Clowns players that they will both be available to take photos with.
Which is the new teams this year. The Clowns.
Oh yeah, one of the new teams. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe they're a tribute to an original Negro League team from like the 30s and before.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Okay. So how the virtual queue works is you have to go on the app at 9 a.m., kind of like how you would get your Rise of the Resistance, like virtual boarding group.
Yeah.
They will also have banana treats throughout Disneyland and California Adventure. Hungry Bear will have banana pudding. Clarabelle's will have frozen banoffee banana. So
that banana
frozen
pudding.
Banana.
Yeah, and the banana pudding at Hungry Bear was thebomb.com.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Smoothies is going to have, Smoothies is going to have Mickey-shaped banana hazelnut waffles. Wine Country Trattoria is going to have a banana brulee tart and a frozen banana mudslide cocktail. The Cappuccino Cart is going to have the banana cold foam. that can be added to any drink for an additional fee. Aunt Cass's Cafe is going to have a banana caramel bread pudding.
Hello.
Then select outdoor vendors are going to have the frozen bananas dipped in chocolate. Fruit carts will have whole bananas. Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes will have a banana chocolate classic shake. Jazz Kitchen and the Beignet Express will have Bananas Foster glazed beignets. Naples is going to have a banana cannoli and the No Drama Bahama, which is a non-alcoholic rum, real banana pineapple juice, and grenadine, dried orange, and mint is the No Drama Bahama.
Oh, what's a fun that sounds amazing. But
yeah,
just add rum.
But it's yeah, you're gonna have a non-alcoholic rum. In that. Parkside Market Coffee is going to have the walking banana pudding. It's a classic Southern-inspired treat served to go, creamy banana pudding layered with fluffy whipped cream and crunchy vanilla wafer cookies. Vista Parkside Market is going to have the Cage Bird Cocktail. It's going to have oolong-infused gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari with banana foam. Salt and Straw is going to have banana Stardust, which is banana custard with pandan caramel and Rice Krispie Crunch. And Splitsville is going to have banana espresso martini.
Dang. That sounds awesome. And I like how they utilize the entire resort for this. Because every year the bananas get bigger and bigger. And like I said, they've added, I think, 3 or 4 teams this year.
Yeah.
And if you're familiar with the team, the thing that they do in front of the castle, that's very similar to before people go in the stadiums where they play, they actually have a pre-party out front with everybody, and it's just it's like usually an hour and a half before the games, but it's just a huge like hype session. And if you see what they did, if you saw what they did in front of the castle last year, I mean, it was a major hype session. And if you're going to go, we know our friends from Where in the Park are going to be there.
Yeah, Amanda and Kim will definitely be there.
Yeah, sure. But don't worry if you're just like, well, I don't want to go around the crowd. Just they're going to be around because a lot of these guys love to play on TikTok and Instagram. And so they're probably going to be filming videos, running around the park like they did last year, and even teasing next year's announcement, because this is going to be an annual thing. It already is an annual thing, but no, this is super cool. Bummed I'm not going, but
I know I'm bummed too because it's a Thursday. I can't get out of work.
But I do want a quick little shout out with the Disney stuff. Like I mentioned, they got some new teams, and one of the teams that is new this year is called the Miami Coconuts. It's a very tiki inspired team. And so not just the bananas have been having fun with Disney, but even the coconuts. So this happened just the other day at their game.
Bees a buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. The drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand, probably getting gorgeously tanned in summer. You'll finally see a summer breeze blow away a winter storm. And find out what happens to solid water when it gets warm. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all think of me. Just imagine how much cooler I'll be in summer. The cold are both so intense, put them together, it just makes sense. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman.
So
oh my God.
You could tell he's definitely not a Broadway singer since he lip synced it.
No.
The only reason I showed that is because how soon will we see Josh Gad pop up and actually sing it on the field? sing that song. On the
Sooner than we think, I guarantee you.
Absolutely. So, like when they started, I thought they were silly, but I freaking love the whole league and banana ball and everything they're
I
doing.
think it's a very cool way to get people interested in baseball who may not be interested in baseball. And if you already love baseball, it's really a more fun way to watch baseball.
Oh no, absolutely. But speaking of something very, very popular sweeping the nation, we got somebody in a family very, very popular sweeping the Fantasyland theater and beyond down the
Yes.
down the road. So we finally got details for Bluey's entrance and welcome to Disneyland. So what's going to be going on here?
Yes, so like we all know, Fantasyland Theater is being transformed into Bluey's backyard, or schoolyard. It's Bluey's schoolyard, is what it said, and it's going to be Bluey's best day ever. So we're celebrating all things Bluey. Here's what you need to know. Bluey's Best Day Ever invites guests of all ages to laugh louder, dance harder, and play together. Because when everyone joins in, well, that really is the best day ever at Disneyland. The Fantasyland Theater at Disneyland Park will be reimagined as the grounds of Bluey's school, featuring a newly designed entryway with nods to the series. Bluey and Bingo will appear on stage at set times throughout the day during two unique rotating shows, joining a troupe of comedic performers and musicians. Together, they will bring to life the popular games, beloved music, and dances with cheeky moves from the series for real life. Extra laughs, playful surprises, and a little bit of delightful chaos are added when Bluey and Bingo are joined on stage by beloved characters from the show, Chattermax, Unicorse, and a troupe of grannies. Get ready to be a keepy-uppy expert when Bluey, Bingo, and the performers toss balloons into the audience. You'll also spot Bluey and Bingo in live musical show moments that seamlessly segue into iconic games. A surprise cavalcade with larger-than-life inflatables of Bluey's friends, Jack, Mackenzie, Indy, Honey, and Rusty, will weave through the audience. And the high energy is underscored by new musical arrangements of iconic songs from Bluey, played live by 5-piece band on drums, guitar, trumpet, saxophone, and trombone.
Interesting.
At the upper and lower grounds of the theater, you can find storytelling games and dance-alongs as part of a fun fair at Bluey's school. Step into the life-size Gnome Village and Fairy Garden, where you can join interactive adventures and group play. Children can experience some of Bluey's favorite games by racing barky boats down an imaginary waterway or hopping on Bluey's helicopter stump for a pretend ride to wherever your friends need you.
Interesting. Seems like they're doing a lot.
What? Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of stuff going on in that one little area for sure.
Yeah. I don't know a damn thing about Bluey. But I do know that the theme song is a bop, and to hear that with a live piece band playing,
yes,
I think will be pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but like I said, I don't know anything else about Bluey. I know this is going to be a hit, which means, of course, with a show like this and a popular character like this, comes merch and food. So,
yep.
What do we got?
Merchandise. So we're gonna have kids tees, a kids zip fleece, pin fans. There's gonna be Bluey pins. So starting March 20th, the merch will be at World of Disney. It's there now. World of Disney, Elias and Company, and the Fantasyland Theater Valet. So they're gonna have merch right there at Fantasyland Theater.
So, before you get to the food, I know our very own wine country mom, Amber, demands Bluey merch for adults. Have they announced any of that at all, or not yet?
I did not see any merch for adults.
Yeah, a lot of the photos look like kids, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, at Troubadour Tavern, right there, where all the chaos is happening. You're going to have Pizza Girl's baked potato. So there's going to be a pizza baked potato.
Interesting.
And then you're also going to have the Troubadour baked potato and a mini all beef hot dog.
Seems like
served with what? Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I don't want to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
But I said it sounds like a opportunity where they could have had like a Bluey dog. Actually had like a blue bun or something.
Yeah. Then they have something called the pofferties or pofferettes or something. They're mini Dutch pancakes topped with buttered condensed milk and powdered sugar. So kind of like beignets a little bit, I guess.
Sure.
Then you're going to have the magic asparagus pretzel. It's a pretzel rod coated in white chocolate to make it look like an asparagus.
It from this angle and video that did not look like an asparagus.
I think there's an episode where they're trying to get Bluey and Bingo to eat their vegetables and they turn it into a magic wand. So that's why they needed to have like a sturdy asparagus to make it be like a wand, but I'm not sure. Then there's the Pavlova parfait. It's meringue bites, vanilla yogurt mousse, berry compote, vanilla cake, fresh berries, and candied kiwi. And then we have the watermelon ice block, which is just like a popsicle that looks like a watermelon. We have mud cake cold brew, lime ice block drink. It's a pineapple limeade with coconut milk and watermelon ice block. We have a Bluey sipper.
Okay. Nice.
And includes choice of fountain beverage. At the Plaza Inn, we have a Stump Fest cake, which is the chocolate rollade with white chocolate mousse and ganache. And then there's a popcorn bucket with Bluey characters on it. It's a Bluey bucket.
That's good because I was kind of waiting. I'm like, are they just leaving money on the table and not having a Bluey popcorn bucket or sipper? But question answered.
So. Yeah, question answered. So that's all of the food.
Now, is this permanent or is this for like the summer? Do we know yet or?
We don't know.
Okay.
But if it's popular, which I imagine it will be, they will have it hang around for a while. And this is what the watermelon ice block looks like. It's just like a popsicle.
Hard to see, so.
It's a popsicle.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, it's just hard to make out on the screen.
So, yeah.
Well, I only ask because I hope they bring back the Christmas thing that they had there last year. So
they probably will.
Yeah.
I don't see it staying there like through the Christmas season, but like I said,
yeah,
it will be popular with the littles, so they probably will have it for a while.
All right. Well, before a break, something that isn't popular, especially with the Disney vloggers and streamers, is some asshole that might ruin it for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So what? I guess I'm not going to show the video because I don't.
We don't want to platform him too much because, to be quite frank, this particular streamer, I don't know what his name is. Oh, he's known as Oblivion, which should tell you something right there. Yeah. So to caveat this, he is not a normal, like he does not do normally Disney content, but he does like to go into theme parks and public areas and just annoy people and cause mischief. What?
And stir the pot.
So on March 12th, the Anaheim Police Department responded to a swatting call at Disneyland shortly before 10 p.m. The hoax emergency report prompted officers to arrive at the theme park, which remained open and was not evacuated. The popular live streamer known as Oblivion, who was seen in video footage speaking with officers and explaining the situation, describing it as a prank testing their stream. or targeting their stream. It's just a random internet guy that just swatted us. The call was quickly determined to be false with no threats or incidents found. The swatting incident tied to a live streaming influencer actively broadcasting from the park underscores growing security concerns around real-time streaming at high-profile venues like Disney Park. I don't know why swatting is a thing in the first place. It should never occur to anybody watching somebody on a live stream or even on a video to be like, hey, I'm going to go send police to swat them. I don't know why this became popular. This shouldn't be a thing.
And what exactly is swatting? Because when I grew up, it means something totally different.
Swatting is when the cops come or when an emergency is called and like the cops swarm, like a bunch of them come. Like the SWAT team basically comes out.
Okay.
It was kind of a thing at the end of COVID. I don't know when this became a thing, and I don't like it. And it gives live streamers or YouTubers or people who are doing productive Disney content a bad name. And this is not the first time that he has caused trouble in parks. He does not do it's not his normal thing to do Disney content. So like he shouldn't be lumped in with Disney influencers or content creators or any of that. He's just a guy on YouTube that likes to cause mayhem.
And short story, this incident could definitely have Disney rethinking their rules and you know about live.
So if you like people going into the park and videoing things that you want to see but can't get there or want to know things about, then do not support creators like this. This is taking it too far. This should have never have happened. I don't know unless he is actively encouraging his followers to swat him, why they think it's okay to have the police come into a public area like Disneyland and put other people who are just enjoying the park at risk.
Yeah, because
including himself.
Whoever was running the camera had, is a wide shot of him, his girlfriend, and the cops, and then people watching.
Yeah.
So
so obviously he had a camera, somebody running the camera. Somebody must have egged it on in the comments. I don't know. We've been doing live shows on Wednesdays. Nobody ever swats us, granted, we're not out in the theme parks doing a live show on Wednesday nights, but you're not thinking about hey, I'm going to send somebody the cops to that person's house while they're live streaming. I don't understand why this is deemed acceptable.
And this is, and like you said, as us being content creators and sharing when we're at the parks and we're doing stuff, at the same time, this is what I hate about certain content creators of how does this person, all they want is the clicks. And now people treat them like they're celebrities.
Yeah.
Just because they have a certain amount of followers. Like I said, I like sharing stuff and doing stuff from the parks. I rarely go live, but I just like sharing with people what I enjoy and love. I'm not trying to, influence anything. I don't care. I'm not here to influence people or, whatever, but I'm just here to share.
And I couldn't watch the whole video, but I did watch some of it, and it was him telling the security officer that he was just live streaming in the park like everybody else does. No, he wasn't. Because also the security was like, well, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And that's when he was like, well, I don't know why you're asking me to leave. I'm just live streaming in the park like everybody else does. And he's like, no, we've been watching you for a while. They were probably doing other stuff that was deemed unacceptable to do at Disneyland, because I know that's what he does. That he's kind of like those other, content creators or kids who think they're funny on YouTube and probably doing something they shouldn't have been doing in line or something like that. And so security had been watching them. And so they're like, we're going to have to ask you to leave regardless. And that's when I kind of shut it off. And I was like, and then I read that he doesn't normally do Disney content. Like, he's not a regular Disney YouTuber. So and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna shut this down. This is like a one-off thing. But still, swatting is not funny.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why these kids think swatting's funny. Swatting's not funny.
I have no idea, but I'm done talking about this dude.
Yes.
He's gotten way too much press over it. So before we move into our next topic, let's hear from one of our friends.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. You ever cold? Get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
Yeah, check out Louis at... Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, check out Louis at Sunken City Designs, his art, his merch, all that good stuff. I was looking at that Wally and Eve, and shout out to our good friend and favorite tattoo artist out of Vacaville. We just shared a piece that he did, and oh my gosh, it was so heartbreaking. It was Wally and Eve, and instead of holding hands, they had like a little blue teddy bear that they were kind of holding together, and it was his clients. Like I guess their favorite movie or their kid's favorite movie was Wally, but he passed away, so the tattoo was
Oh no.
a little tribute in the. So I don't know. It just
Yeah.
hit me in the feels. So, but didn't mean to bring it down. But hey, let's bring it back up. We're headed over to the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando with something that we talked about a couple months ago when it was announced, and now we got more details. And damn, this looks cool. What do they got here?
So they're announcing the reopening date of the afternoon tea at the 1900 Park Fair, right? 1900 Park Fair.
I thought it was Floridian.
Well, it's in one of the restaurants at the Grand Floridian. So it's reopening. Well, it reopened yesterday on March 19th. So get your reservations for a wonderful afternoon tea. It's Alice in Wonderland themed. So like they have like Mad Hatter hats, the flamingo croquet, the croquet flamingos. Yeah. So it's time to wake up. What? Yeah, to eat. Yeah, they're like cupcakes made to look like the flamingos, the croquet flamingos. So yeah, it's just all Alice in Wonderland themed, and they have orangery of Lady Grey tea, like.
Okay.
Because the whole thing about afternoon tea is you get to pick your tea, and then you have like tea sandwiches and like little treats and scones and stuff.
Little shareable.
Everybody gets their own. You don't share.
Well, I meant like shareable sizes. They're not like.
Yeah, I think you get like a rack, and it comes with like your own, like 2 of everything on there. You know.
Yeah.
Or however many people are there, because it's per person. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. It's not like you're having a cheeseburger and tea. You're having like little.
No, you're having little fancy sandwiches. Yeah.
So I'm like, we're not showing the photos, so we need descriptions. And I'm like, I'm picturing like.
I was like, I don't have any descriptions on here. It just says reservation, or it opens up on the 19th.
Oh, I thought I shared a post with them. So my bad. But
no, it was just a a video of all the things that you could eat.
Oh, gotcha.
That we were looking at. So,
but it looks. I think
Garden
it's,
View Lounge. That's where it's at. It's at the Garden View Lounge, not
Okay.
1900 Park Fair. So,
but still at the Grand Floridian
yes.
for our mostly Disneyland listening audience. But no, this sounds very cool. I would totally do this. I would even wear my nicest Roosevelts. At this,
We'll have to get you an Alice in Wonderland one.
they have them. They look awesome. Not gonna lie. Or the nicest polo from the new store coming to Disney Springs that I pretty much predicted, I think 2 years ago, that should be coming to downtown Disney, but at least Disney Springs is getting it. What are they building at Disney Springs?
So the old Volcom store in Disney Springs has been transformed into black and white checkerboard, which basically goes hand in hand with the Vans logo.
Yeah.
And with Vans having like a substantial like partnership with Disney for the shoes and some clothes and stuff, I think it's safe to say that Vans is coming to Disney Springs.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much been like announced without being announced, because not only was there checkerboard, but even like some of the font, it was very Vansy.
Oh well, there's red right in the window. It says Vans coming soon.
Yeah, still couldn't see that, but we know where. And so, because when I was mentioning this, Vans would come out with special, very limited Disney shoes and very limited apparel, backpacks, hats, shirts, and then they did Star Wars. They did Pixar. Like I wanted the shoes. It was just a brown leather Vans, and underneath it said Andy on it. I think they did do Muppets or no?
They might have done the Muppets at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, they did The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, if Vans would come to Disney Springs, maybe they would actually sell these Disney and IP lines even longer. You okay?
My back is starting to hurt me, but it's okay.
Okay, well, we're almost done. We'll breeze through these over here. But no, I'm excited for this.
We're all good.
Hopefully, I mean, I know we're getting like, we got the Lululemon and all that crap at downtown Disney. Let's get some stuff for guys, and well, I know girls like Vans too, but you know.
Yeah, no, Vans fits perfectly in there because of its partnership with Disney.
Yeah, and Volcom is a big skateboard company, but I mean, Vans is like the pioneer of
for sure
a lot of that style. So yeah, really excited, and hopefully we get some Vans before our little Orlando hookups move away. So I'll just leave it at that. But they're coming closer, so that's all that matters.
I love that they're coming closer, but I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, exactly. But what we all know what you love talking about, maybe more than Disney parks. What did we find out on the seas?
So I know that a couple of weeks ago we had news that a new Japanese cruise line was coming, like a new cruise ship. It will be coming in 2029 to Japan. But before that, we are getting our fourth and final Wish class ship. And this time it's called the Disney Believe.
Yeah. So last week we had the earnings call, the official welcoming of Josh D'Amaro and Dana Walden, the farewell to Bob Iger and stuff, and they gave us dates on movies that have been announced. Nothing really new, but just the actual release dates. But probably the biggest thing they got was this reveal. In my opinion, is one of the like, whoa, where did this come from? And they put out.
And before I forgot to say, it's coming in late 2027, so we are getting it next year.
Yeah, which I believe is said in this video. They show a very. We got a full teaser, so let's see what they showed us.
It begins with a wish. That wish becomes something you simultaneously have to let go of and hold on to. It turns into hope and wonder, and at times can feel like a far-off dream, maybe even a fantasy. But when your wish comes true, it's magic. Taking you on an adventure you treasure forever. Then you realize the thing you wished for was your destiny all along. And all you ever had to do was...
Did you notice in that video they said every ship name?
I did not. I was too busy looking at the visuals of like, all right, does this mean this character is going to be represented?
I know, right? No, but like in that whole spiel, he said the magic, the wonder, the dream, the fantasy, treasure, the wish, the destiny, and the adventure, and then the belief. So
And
every he got every single ship in there.
That's cool. And before you get to all that, you just got to believe first.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I thought that's pretty cool. And like I said, like, did they show certain movies for that they're going to be there, or just because they matched up with what they're talking? So I know there's going to be a lot of excitement.
Maybe a little bit of both, but also all of those is like on all the ships somewhere in some capacity. Because like on the Magic, you have the Rapunzel's like birthday dinner, and also you have a Tangled show in the Disney theater.
Yeah,
there was Frozen characters, which they have Arendelle on one of the ships. You know, I'm sure we're gonna get 1923 as a staple, and Worlds of Marvel is gonna be the two like staple rotating dining rooms. The other one, there's been a new dining show on every ship. So like on this last one on the Destiny, it was the Lion King dinner show. So and then like on the Wish, you have Arendelle. On the Treasure, you have Coco. So we'll see what that brings. But like yeah, every part of that, like you know, Snow White, the wishing well is the atrium statue on the Adventure. So like
yeah.
But also she's the first Disney princess. So it kind of like sets off the belief, you know. There's a whole like I don't know. People are thinking they're going to do something with Jack and Sally since they showed them. So I don't know.
So and I'll go. I want to ask you for a certain prediction, but not like I'll get to that in a second. But my prediction is I've been saying they should be doing a Nightmare for Christmas show at the Hyperion for years, and the movie actually really lends itself to a good, compact stage show. I think that would be a great thing to have on the ship, and so I'm kind of my early prediction is that they'll do a Nightmare show. So what I'm asking you, your quick prediction, just based off this, because we know you love to collect the atrium statues.
Yeah. Yes.
And so, first of all, has there been a Pixar statue before?
No.
Okay.
The statues right now are Mickey Mouse as like a fisherman, Minnie as a flapper, Ariel's on the Dream. I think I'm sorry. Ariel's on the Wonder, because I have the Ariel statue. Ariel, there's an Admiral Donald Duck, which I believe is on the Dream. Fantasy is Minnie. Mickey is the Magic.
Black Panther.
Black Panther's the Destiny. Aladdin and Jasmine is the Treasure on Magic Carpet, and Cinderella's the Wish.
Okay, so then my question to you, prediction wise, is if you were to guess, would you think it would be a Pixar, a Star Wars, or back to classic Disney? Or who would you rather see? Make it a little easier.
My guess is it's going to be a Disney character, back to Disney, because of the fact that it's called The Belief. I think it's going to be either maybe it's not going to be Snow White because they use that as the Adventure. But I think it might have something to do with maybe like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Peter Pan has been on the back of the ship, but he's never been an atrium statue. And I
How
think that would be kind of cool.
how about a loved but unused, I don't want to say deep cut, but with a ship being called the Believe, Peter Pan and Tink would be a good one on that because the whole thing of believe and
Yeah.
But
Believe
the
in
Blue
fairies.
Fairy,
Yeah.
what about the Blue Fairy?
That could be because, Pinocchio had to believe.
And Geppetto and
Yeah.
everybody. Jiminy had to believe he was, the right person.
Because it could be the Blue Fairy. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. She's an icon.
Yeah,
for wishing and hoping and believing.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
And or maybe like, I don't know. It said something about like what their goal was. I can't remember. They said something with like persistence and like there was 2 P's that they were doing something. So I was like, maybe Mary Poppins, maybe.
Okay. I was just
I don't know.
I know.
I like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell better for the believe part of it, or Blue Fairy, but I could see them maybe going with Mary Poppins.
I like Luke Skywalker. But I know it's way too early to think, but it'd be fun to do. Before we go on to our next topic and next land, let's hear from our good friends. What are you doing?
Hey fam, what are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game, Where in the Park, right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenge even for the hardcore Disney Parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah, they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
it'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and not all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate Where in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love that.
Amanda.
Get you some Where in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
Hell yeah. We love Where in the Park, Kevin, Amanda, and Kim. They do an awesome job doing the Lord's work, finding all that hard stuff and making sure it's up to date and all that good stuff. And we love since it's that time of year, their food lists at parks, Disney Parks, Universal, Knott's Berry Farm. So check them out. We're in the park. Check out their podcast. They're still on their awesome Epcot series going on there. So check them out. We are moving to Universal in Hollywood as we're gearing up for Universal Fanfest Nights coming up, and we've been rumor mill about what's going on with the Jurassic Park stuff. Well, Universal decided to give people a quick little view of what they're doing. So before we get into this, we're going to go to a video shared by good friend of the show, Mondo, Five Fires, Cali Bay. He does a lot of stuff at Universal, and I decided to show this video of one Ian Malcolm. That was terrible. This guy's a lot better. Check it out.
This is a message from Dr. Ian Malcolm here at Jurassic Park. Don't worry, I'm making sure it's all safe for future endeavors. I have a feeling that there's going to be some chaos that is to be had here. And like I said before, life, as well as chaos, finds a way, right? Let's hope we all make it out safe and sound. All right. Enjoy yourself. Bye.
He sounds just like him.
That was awesome.
Yes. So we've been speculating because the people have been quietly building up a Jurassic Park area in the lower lot. And we're like, dudes, what are you doing? What is going on here? Can we walk through this? What is it for? And yes, it is definitely going to be probably for FanFest. They haven't really announced it yet, but they gave a day preview just to work out some kinks, I think, beforehand. They are bringing a more longer training of the Raptors segment. And they have a Triceratops that walks around, and they still have the baby raptor puppet that goes around.
Don't ruin the movie.
But
Kidding.
oh, come on. That was all in the Jurassic World area before, but this is a bigger area, and now they're calling it the Jurassic Park, through the eras of Jurassic Park. So it's gonna we have some stuff for from the first movie, the second movie, third movie, and Jurassic World. As you can see, we have somebody kind of dressed like Owen, training the raptors here on screen. We had, as you heard, Dr. Ian Malcolm. We did have somebody that was dressed up like Dennis, the Wayne Knight character. I did see B.D. Wong's character, the evil Dr. Scientist guy. That
I thought you were going to say evil Dr. Porkchop for a second.
No, the scientist dude that is in all of the movies, the B.D. Wong's character. You don't remember his name, but it's B.D. Wong. No Ellie Sattler or Dr. Alan Grant yet, but definitely had John Hammond welcoming you into Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So
Here's,
this
Dennis
has
real
to be for FanFest. Yeah.
Question for me.
So what's the magic password?
No. Overtime approved. That's the magic password right there. Overtime. Oh, no, he's not out here. Never mind. Of course. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's cool too. Yeah. So it should be a great time. It has not officially been announced for FanFest, but what else are they doing with it? Honestly, I hope they keep it all the time. But
it's at this point,
like we saw with Back to the Future, that's when we get the live actors portraying the parts. So
yeah. So real quick before I get to what I'm saying, here's Mr. Hammond.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Spared no expense.
Right.
So the cool thing about this, and like I said, this is, I think, the worst kept secret, but the most exciting worst kept secret that they could do. Because a lot of this is actually, and some people have showed the full walkthrough of what you go through. Most of it's a photo op spot. So it's going to be a crazy photo op spot with, they got the Brachiosaurus head, between the trees. There's a T-Rex. There's raptors on top of cages. Like you said, there's a walking around Triceratops. So, because we were wondering what that covered area was going to be from one of the aerial shots, and
yeah,
I
thought you were going to be able to go in it and see the kitchen scene, but no, that's where they're keeping the raptors. That's where they come out from. So,
in my opinion, this is kind of better because that still would have been too small to cycle that many people through. So,
right.
But that's just me. But this, no, I'm excited. I do think we will get we might get Dr. Sandler and Alan, and then we might get what's his face? Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard's character.
Well, like I said, like in the Raptor like containment show kind of thing where they're trying to train them. The guy is dressed like Owen. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be Owen, but he is dressed like him. So
yeah, he's just a wrangler, a Indiana Jones / Rick O'Connell / Chris Pratt's character and Owen.
All in one.
So I'm sure we're going to get those. And they don't want to break out too many people, so I think I think it's going to be cool. So, and one more thing, last week we mentioned Sailor Moon all of a sudden coming to Universal Fanfest Nights with an exclusive movie. Mondo Cali Bay also shared something from the Universal site that they're also doing to add to this. So I think it's pretty exciting because I didn't think it was going to happen. What are they doing now?
So they put out a like a casting call for an actual Sailor Moon walk around character. So we're gonna get the Moon Princess straight from,
Yeah,
I don't know. She's gonna be in the park.
I still don't think she's going to be a walk around because it is for the fan fest. I think she might be where the One Piece photo op will be. I think it's going to be like
like right as you're going into the theater or coming out. you know.
right across from it because I mean that's where One Piece was, and that line was packed. And I can assume even so for Sailor Moon, but if she was walking around, I think she would get mobbed. I know they do.
When I
really
say
good-
walk around character, I mean like a photo op. Like
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
be able to take pictures with her.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty cool. So I didn't think it was gonna happen because like I mentioned, there's so many cosplayers that they couldn't get a cosplayer, but yeah, this will be sweet. So we're kind of running long on time. So our next couple of topics are going to be just really quick trips. But before that, let's hear from our last sponsor and friend.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Yes, be sure to follow them. Book your trip, cruise, hotel, whatever with Getaway. They got some of the best agents, and tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. Like I said, we're just going to brush through these last two topics real quick because I'm hungry. It's getting late.
Last three, or unless you don't want to do.
Well, there's
Tokyo.
two
Oh
topics.
no, I'm sorry. There's two, but
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
She wants to go. So, but yes, we're starting in Tokyo and we're getting a new view. So what have they recently shared?
They just shared their progress on the Tokyo Disneyland Space Mountain. It's getting a major overhaul, and it's looking great. It's so nice and smooth on top. If
Yeah.
you go to the construction.
So if you're watching on YouTube, this is the concept art, and then this is an aerial shot that just came from just a few days ago. So
Yeah. So it's an aerial photo of the construction progress, and it's moving along. It's set to reopen in 2027, so we still have some time to go, but
very cool. And
coming along.
You might want to contact Getaway Today to get to Tokyo. So
Hey.
get that layaway going.
Mm-hmm.
Then moving to SeaWorld, whatever.
Yes.
What do we got?
So this one's kind of interesting. I know we don't talk a lot about SeaWorld, but they have a partnership, or they had a partnership with Sesame Street, where they had the Sesame Street characters in the park. But it sounds like SeaWorld is not being a very good partner. So it sounded like well, a Sesame Street, like the Sesame Workshop, filed a lawsuit because they felt that SeaWorld has ignored the most recent licensing agreement, which dates back from 2017, with withholding royalties and closing sites. So I know we reported like a couple months back that Sesame Place in San Diego, which is adjacent to SeaWorld, just like randomly closed. And it was like one of their busiest times, or like actually during one of their busiest times. And they just up and closed the park. Weren't going to operate anymore. Yeah, so I guess they stopped paying royalties in September. That's kind of when that place closed, honestly. And
I think that's all we
as
need
a
to say
pretext to the end of the okay, so here it says SeaWorld stopped paying royalties to Sesame Workshop altogether, and as a pretext to the end of the relationship, made the preposterous accusation that the New York-based nonprofit failed to invest in its own brand. SeaWorld's rogue retaliatory actions posed an imminent threat to Sesame Workshop by tarnishing its reputation, going rogue, and using its intellectual property and disappointing children and families who hope to visit the closed sites. That's what the complaint was about. So Sesame Workshop left no choice but to seek termination of the agreement and all related damages and termination fees.
Well, I don't think anybody thinks of Sesame Street when they want to go to SeaWorld, so
I know that's the
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know that's where it is, except for like again in Japan, it was at Universal, where coincidentally that land is closing too. Now that article said that it was closing to improve on the presence of Sesame Street in the park. I don't know if that's in relation. I mean, that's a whole different thing because it's in Universal in Japan. So they're probably a better partner than SeaWorld is. But like SeaWorld, to me, when it was little, it was all about the animals. It was the animals, the whale show. Like it only had a few rides. It barely had anything. So like the whole thing about like SeaWorld being like this grand like attraction park is just a new thing for me. And it seems like they don't really know how to work partnerships outside of conservation.
Sorry, SeaWorld, and sorry, Sesame Street. I think we've already talked too much about this, but SpongeBob would make sense at SeaWorld. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But, apparently, this lawsuit is brought to you by the letters S, U, and E, and let's see what's going on here. But that is it for our show. We are going to let you go a little bit different this evening. like we mentioned earlier, we got a call. It had one of the earnings calls, and
The investors call. Yeah, the shareholders call.
But it was also the welcoming of Josh D'Amaro, Dana Walden, everybody else that got the level up. It's a long list. So, but one of the big things was also the official end of the Bob Iger era. He is going to be still kind of sticking around more in a consultant base, most likely.
An advisor,
through the end of the year, which I still think is a great idea. But they did share this amazing video kind of his tenure with the Walt Disney Company. So I will end the show with this, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Thank you, Bob Iger, for the years of awesomeness that I think. And do you have any words about Bob before we go?
We love you, Bob, and we're going to miss you, but we welcome Josh tomorrow.
Absolutely. So we will see you guys next week with some new fun topics. So until next time, we will see you in the parks.
Robert Iger has been named CEO of the Walt Disney Company.
Looking back, it's an odyssey of sorts.
Disney has purchased Pixar.
The places I've been.
A deal announced today that merges Mickey Mouse with Marvel Entertainment.
And the things I've seen.
Star Wars is now officially part of Disney.
The things I've been able to do.
Breaking news, the blockbuster Disney deal buying 21st Century Fox.
Disney shatters the annual box office record.
$7 billion movies in 2019 alone.
Disney's new streaming service makes its debut today.
One day at a time.
Welcome to the new California adventure. Galaxy's Edge is now open.
One job at a time.
It's opening day for Shanghai Disneyland.
It just happened so fast. I guess the rest is history.
Come on!
Punch it!
Bob Iger, he was honored last night by the Ad Council, receiving the organization's award for public service.
It's not about business, it's about being good citizens of the world. A core tenet of ours is to create change, and not just to sit back and watch it happen. It takes patience and a lot of talent. And borrowing from one of Walt's greatest strengths, it takes courage. And today, we have plenty of it.
What is the thing that when you are in your quietest moment, you are most grateful for?
What I've come to realize and appreciate just what a privilege it is to work in this business for this company. Good evening, I am Bob Iger. If I were to learn one lesson, the lesson would be enjoy what you do, love what you do, because you won't do it well unless you do.
Where do you go from here?
To Disneyland.